Ah yes, creepy children's toys, ranging from spooky dolls to creepy jack-in-the-boxes, all of which were mostly unintentional to be full of fear. Today we'll be going through 10 of the creepiest children's toys. Number 10. Face Bank. So any parent who decides to buy this extremely creepy coin box for their children are obviously wanting to scare the living shit out of them. Aside from its terrifying face with the beady eyes and the mouth without any goddamn lips, oh my god. This thing actually eats your coins. No, seriously, it actually moves its mouth in an eating motion. I suggest you should probably YouTube this to see it in action. Number 9. Blippy the Jack-in-the-Box. I always found Jack-in-the-Boxes scary as all hell, but seriously, Blippy takes things to a whole new level. Blippy is an alien that springs out of a box, just like the usual Jack-in-the-Box would. But it's what's going on with Blippy's face, with that stare as if he's looking deep into your soul, laughing at you from deep inside. You'd have to be one cruel person to buy your child a possessed-looking alien who hides in a box. Number 8. Owen the Little Patient. Alright, let's be honest here. What kid doesn't want to disembowel a doll? No kid, for that matter. Well, unless you're that one kid who's into those sort of things. Regardless, Owen is a doll who lets you open up his belly and take his insides out. The creepy thing about this is, while you're doing exactly that, he doesn't seem to be in any sort of pain, as he's smiling the whole time. Well, damn, Owen must be on some serious painkillers. Number 7. Big Lou. For some reason when I was a kid, there was something about robots I found sort of odd, scary in a way. Well, mostly talking about those old-fashioned robots. God damn. However, Big Lou is exactly that. Big Lou is a toy robot who is half the size of a 6-year-old, which has one of the creepiest faces I've ever seen on a robot. Big Lou is said to be able to fight for you with his armed toy missiles and even talk to you, which, did I mention, sounds awfully terrifying? Oh yeah, and for some reason he can, shoot projectiles out of his nipples? Yeah. Number 6. E.T. Fingerlight. So I hear your child is quite the fan of E.T. Well then, I'd suggest buying them the E.T. Fingerlight, because why not? It's not like this toy looks like a dildo in any sort of shape or form. Nah, not at all. Actually, you know what, now that I look at it, it does. Don't buy your children this, alright? Not a good idea. Number 5. The Bones Family. As far as building toys go, most of us grew up with Lego. However, for some unfortunate children, they had to grow up with the Bones Family. This creepy toy made you build the Bones Family, which included Ginny Bones, their dog Hambone, as well as Trombone, their horse. The terrifying thing is the look of these abominations. I mean, if you don't find a skinny figure with hands and a normal sized head creepy, then you must be immune to most things scary. I love the box quote, "It's easy, it's fun, just push them together." Yeah, how about we just, leave it in the box? And hey, here's an idea, why don't we burn the box at the same time? That sounds good. Number 4. Jolly Chimp. These toys are quite commonly heard of. Hell, I mean, this exact toy made it into Disney's Toy Story. But there is no denying that this is creepy. For starters, this monkey looks like he is staring into the pit of hell. I mean, it looks like some sort of paranormal demon spirit possessed him. Also, if you turn this thing on, he starts clapping his cymbals together repetitively, his eyes start moving, and he even starts to grin as well. For what reason, we'll never know. Number 3. Japanese Pregnancy Doll. Most little girls like to play with Barbies, but I mean, what happens to Barbie when Ken and her get down to business? You get the Japanese Pregnancy Doll. I mean, if Barbie was Japanese, of course. In all seriousness though, I really have no idea why you'd want to give your children such a creepy thing. Maybe this was created to influence children not to have underage sex. I can definitely imagine how that would be a likely reason by just looking at this horrible thing. Number 2. Little Miss No Name. Sad looking little girl dolls with huge possessed looking eyes. I mean, really, what could be creepier? This right here is the definition of a scary children's toy. Aside from the eyes, the scary thing about these dolls is their expression. It's as if they've seen their previous owners being stabbed to death. Either that, or there's someone's sad spirit living deep within. Regardless of which, I wouldn't recommend ever buying one of these for your children. You'll probably be more terrified of it than your 4-year-old daughter. Number 1. Ondine Swimming Dolls. I really don't understand the purpose behind these dolls. I mean, were they created to teach children how to swim? Because in that case, you're probably not going to learn much from these dolls, as their limbs can be moved in extremely unrealistic positions, which is an utter mockery to human movement. Not only that, but the face of these things are terrifying, emotionless, and utterly creepy. Well guys, that's all for today's video on the Big 10. I want to thank you guys so much for taking some time out of your day to watch today's video. Also, just quickly, I just want to say thank you guys so much for 70,000 subscribers. You guys are all amazing. We're getting really close to 100,000 subscribers, and that really does excite me, so I want to say thank you guys so much. It seems that I'm always, announcing a new milestone in each new video, so thank you guys so much for that. You're awesome. Also, be sure to check out my gaming channel. It is The Gamer's Joint. Check that out if you haven't already. Also, if you want to keep up with news to do with both my gaming channel as well as the Big 10, then follow me on Twitter. Go to @TheGamersJoint on Twitter and you should be able to find me easy peasy. Otherwise guys, like the video if you've enjoyed. Also be sure to click on the video down below on the screen right now. That'll link you to my previous episode. And until next time guys, I'll catch you later.